guys, Jamie here, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Survival, where last time we built, god damn it, I have to go back now. Where we built 3 houses, well actually 2 houses and a cafe, and I'm so happy with it. We did so much progress, and I'm just so proud of everything. I am very happy with how everything is looking like, and today I want to continue that progress, and, hi, can I thank you? Today I want to continue that progress and build, but, alright! I didn't actually say this, but I got like a cat last episode. I didn't say this, but it did happen. It was in the middle of either not gathering materials. I was here and I noticed this cat. I was like, cat, pet it. Hi! And all that, but I actually recorded it, but forgot to put it in the video. So we have a cat! Hi! You're so cute! Anyway, so today is going to be a bit of a messy day because most likely it's either going to be a lot of building or a very short episode because I'm moving at the moment, so I have a lot of stuff to do and I'm recording sort of when I have time or like now when it's late and I've been doing other stuff and I just want to build. I've actually been moving out the living room today, so great stuff. Very happy about it. We still have my bedroom and the kitchen left, and I have actually ran out of moving boxes, so that's bad. Actually, I have one left, but bad news because I still have stuff to pack, but that's fine. We have a week on us, so it's fine. But I was in a building mood. I was like, oh, let's build on the here because I've already made the server episode, so I can't really continue building and make another episode when I'm not supposed to. And plus I still have to make this one. So have to is a strong word. I want to. And this is the perfect time because I have so much that I want to do. So let's get into that, because last episode I talked about the things that I need to do in the town to be able to move on to the next project, and the next project, as I've been talking about, is a kingdom, and I'm so excited for it. It's going to be over there, so but right now I want to focus on the town because that's the most important part, and I have a couple of things that I want to do, and I actually thought about this. I recorded another bit before this, but I was unhappy with it, so I was like, get rid of it. But I talked about this and how I wanted it to be a guard tower, but then I noticed that it can't, like, the placement of it would be really, really weird. Like, a guard tower right outside of a house would be sort of strange, so I don't really... Hello? Oof. Don't scare me like that. So I don't really know what to do with this. Like, what could we do with a house or what, like a building like that? I'm not really sure. We could make it into the fisherman's house, which would be a good idea. But it is also very small, so we do have to make some other, like, ways of making it look bigger and be able to have more stuff in it, which one way is sort of like... Okay, I looked at that building, wrong one. Looked at this building, wrong one. This building, where it goes out 1 block on the 2nd floor, which I think would be really good. Although it would look sort of like a mushroom. Haven't really thought about that, but that's fine. If it's allowed to look like a mushroom if it wants, but maybe like a fisherman's like house, and there's maybe a basement if we don't have enough placement or space for stuff, because we haven't really gotten a basement yet. And maybe we could have like today. Do people like put fish in basements to dry them out? No, it's like in the sun. I honestly don't really know a lot about fish, so I don't know if you need a basement for fish, but it would be a nice idea because we haven't actually gotten a basement yet. The only basement that we have is from, we haven't gotten a basement yet. We have one basement, but it's for the farm, so it's not officially a basement like for these buildings. It's just like for the farms to get them out of sight, I guess. Anyway, so I want to do this, and depending on how much time and energy and other stuff like that I have at the end of this week, I might do these houses because they are quite an eyesore. And I did talk about, actually, Was there a clip that I talked about that? I think so. Don't know if it ever came into the video, but I did talk about wanting these two houses to be like an inn with a bridge over it, but then I noticed that two bridges like this would sort of be I didn't really want it anymore, so I decided to not do that, but maybe... Ooh, I have an idea. Okay, so maybe we take this house down and put another tent in there, and this one could be like the laboratory. Putting air quotes even though you can't see me. And that house is probably going to just get taken away. Yeah, sorry house. I mean, you're sort of like, I always forget about this house. I'm like, oh right, there's a house in there, or up there. Yeah, I can't really remember it, but that would be a nice idea, like having a house here and a tent over there. It would sort of fit in with the story that I'm telling, and I think that would be fun. But I do also want to do some cleanup. I don't know, as I said, I don't know if it's going to be in this episode or another. I'm just planning out on what I would do in this episode, and if 1 or 2 things or 3 things doesn't happen, then I'm sorry, but that's how life is, and can't really control it. But I would like to maybe fix this up. This is not a priority. This is a priority, the tower is a priority, and, well, I'm saying tower, but it's not really a tower anymore. And fixing up these areas. Like, these areas aren't really that good looking, so I would like to fix them and bring in more details and more, like, nice looking stuff, so it actually looks like everything is fitting into a story, because that is the most fun that I have with Minecraft, is just putting up a story in build mode, like building and giving details, and that is just what I'm most excited about for this. And yeah, that's actually, I should probably say that I sort of want it to look like this, so it looks more welcome, and like it's actually supposed to be here. So I'm not going to put a tower. Oh my gosh, it's like 5 p.m. and I'm already this tired. I won't put a tree in here because it would sort of like hide everything, but maybe some wagons, maybe some bags. I mean, not really bags, like these are I forgot about these. These are supposed to be like bags full of stuff. But maybe stuff like that, or maybe even like use these to sort of look like, I don't know. I don't really know what I have planned, but we'll see when I get to it, because now I want to build and I'm getting to it. Hi, Luna. Do you want to say hi? Oh, hi, Zelda. She's on my bed. Anyway, so let's get building, and as said, first off, I'm going to build here. I actually gathered most of the materials last episode and didn't use most of them, so hopefully we'll have enough. Actually, will we have enough for bricks? Probably not, maybe, but we'll see. Either way, I want to get started now and not just babble, so let's get started. I'm so excited. Yeah, let's get started. Hey guys, Future Amy back, and, well, back? I'm sorry, I have been recording another video, editing it, so it was the server video. So I was like, welcome back, I'm totally not a new video or anything like that. Why is my mic going so high at the moment? I did take it down a little bit now, so hopefully it's fine. Either way, so I am so happy with the progress that I made. I was like very hard on myself while making the video, and like I was like, oh, this is not that much, like I did so much more in the other one. And I had also made the server video, and spoiler if you haven't watched it, but I made so much progress. And seeing this, I was like, oh, that's not too much, like. But now that I'm thinking back on it, I made so much progress, and I'm very happy. This was actually made Sunday, and I was so exhausted because I had been moving some stuff out, and I came back. I was like, let's just record a video like this, like it's fine. I got a headache. It wasn't a bad headache, but it was like constant, and it was annoying, and it was like pressing, and I couldn't do it, so that sucked. And I decided to like not record. I didn't do much progress on day 1, but I built the whole house. I built the whole house, which is very good. Like, I'm quite happy about it. Like, it was actually a really good house too. I really like this one. It's a mushroom house. Well, not really, but it looks like a mushroom, so it's a mushroom house for me, and I'm very happy about it. I messed up before starting to record this bit because I don't know how long this video is. It will not show me. No. Okay, well, it's fine. But I'm very happy. I did the decorating, and I didn't really show too much because it's so hard to do in smaller houses like this. I don't really know where to do it, but I mean, it turned out fine in the end. And I had so much problems with this chimney because I didn't really know where to put it or anything like that, but it did turn out well in the end. It does stick into the house, which is quite fine. Like, it's not the worst, and I just sort of like it how it's like sticking out. Like, it was a plan from the beginning, so I was like, oh, this doesn't really look that good. But then I was like, oh, this actually looks fine. And I did have to remove some windows and stuff like that because obviously I want a room and I can't like have a window staring into a chimney. So yeah, it was actually really fun. I really like it, and I don't know. Anyway, so I started building some... oh my gosh, I completely forgot that I actually did this. Huh. Well, I started building the lanterns, which... good. But it was harder because before I started this, I had like... the blocks between were like all 8, and then they shifted like side all of the time, but due to me building the houses first, I couldn't really do that because they came like right in front of the houses and stuff like that, so mistake from my part. But I mean, it looks fine, even though they're like not really shifting side to side. It does look fine, and I did do some landscaping, not a lot. There was a bit hard, like I didn't really know what to do because there was a lot of sand, and I tried to get rid of it, but it was just hard because it's underwater, and I had just like an iron shovel. I do talk about this in the video, but yeah, I had a bit of trouble with that, but that was fine. I decided to build a bridge here, which I absolutely love, but I had some problems with it because, well, I didn't really know how to build it, and it was diagonal. But I do think I got it in the end, which I'm very happy about. Here we tried to get rid of the sand. Not really, like, it didn't really go that well. Let's be honest, it didn't go that well. I was like, at this point, I had a headache all the time. I was like, oh, I don't want to build. This is hard. I don't want to. But it turned out well in the end, so that's good. And I do believe that it's this speed build is bought in. So I'll see you in the future, I guess, again. Like, in another one. I believe I had one more, yeah. One more after this, and I'll see you back then because, well, honestly... there's not a lot more to say. I don't know, I'm very happy. I actually made a little share there as well. This went on a bit longer, awkward, but that's... oh, now it's done. Okay, bye! Okay, so quick interruption from my building to look at this guy. Hello, what are you doing up here? You're not supposed to be up here. I don't know how he got up here. Well, a ladder, obviously, but like, come on, dude. Do you have to be up here? I don't know how long you've even been up here. Okay, you're getting very annoying. Will you die if I... okay, dude, please. Are we going... I think he's fine. He's fine. It's fine. There we go. We don't have to worry about him anymore. There we go. Let's just place this here. There. Oh. What? Okay. He disappeared. Welcome back, buddy. Oh, I don't know how long you've been gone, but you've been gone for a while probably, because I've been looking for you. I've been looking for you everywhere, and I even got people to replace your job. I thought you were dead. He's just leaving like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. Let me just walk around and say hi to my family who have been missing me for years. Like, you aren't really that important. Thanks, dude. Like, I know that I'm talking to myself, but damn. didn't have to hurt me that bad. Either way, I'm just gathering some materials for the tent because I am in need of wool. Hello. Okay, so this one is actually a lot longer, so I didn't actually know that. But I decided to start by taking down this house because, well, it was the best one to do, and the one that would take longest because I decided to build a house, and this house accidentally became very big. Well, very. It's not really that big. It's this size plus another level, but I was like, oh, let's just build like sort of the same size. No, it did not turn out that way because I decided to build it like this, and it actually digs into the it comes into dirt, which I didn't really know if it was fine, but it actually turned out well, so it's fine. And I don't know, I'm very happy with this building. I absolutely love the second floor because I have a little secret down there. Actually, it doesn't show up in the editing of this because I do show it later on, but I could not like actually show it while building because what was it, the small size, so that's fine. But I'm very happy, it's turned out very well, and I decided to remove the first like part and build a roof here because I thought that would look better instead of just like sort of, I don't know, the same replica as downstairs, and I actually really like it, but it became one block too high, so it actually digs into the next roof, as you might see. So, but I mean, it was fine. It's not like a big problem, but I was like, oh, well, whatever. Anyway, so I'm very happy with this house. It's, I believe, one of the bigger, well, actually not really bigger houses, but it's one. I'm getting thirsty. It's one of the houses that I'm more proud of because I didn't actually have a headache, so that probably helps. But also, why are you going behind? Okay, this was not meant to do. Okay, I'm sorry. You can't really see a lot here. Huh. I don't really look back before this. Should probably start doing that, but I don't want to. Why are you moving so fast? Stop! Oh. I am so used to just recording and like doing these voices and all that. Well, voices, but like high, like taking my voice higher, stuff like that without thinking about it. My brother is asleep. I hope he didn't wake up because that would be awkward. Anyway, so now I'm on the second house, which I took down, obviously. And I'm very happy with it because I turned it into a tent, and at first I was like, oh, it's just going to be another researcher tent because that's what the other one was. But then I was like, there's only like, what was it? I believe there's only like 2 beds in the other house that's supposed to be the researcher house, the one that we just made. So I decided to put in some beds here instead, so there's 5 researchers here, so that's good. 3 more than before. And oh wait, yeah, I actually took this house down. I completely I forget about this house all of the time. Oh, I'm so sorry, little house. I just forget about it all of the time. Either way, this is actually the last recording, so that's sad. A clip, I guess. I did decide to do some landscaping, which I'm actually very happy about. I'm not really, I do talk about this later on, but I'm not used to doing landscaping, so doing it, I was like, this is not looking good. How do I do this better? And I just sort of tried and like fix things, which it turned out way better. Like the more that I took away and like actually tried to do more like shapes, it turned out way better. Like here, I decided to do more like it goes. It's hard to explain. But I'm just so much happier with this. Like, it's way better than the one that we had before. So I don't know. I should probably do some more landscaping. I actually thought about making a huge mountain, like right outside the kingdom or the village, but I don't think I'll. Maybe I'll do that. I don't really know. It was just a quick thought. But either way, this clip is finished. So let's go back to past me. Okay, so I have finished building the other houses that I wanted. Well, house and a tent, and I'm actually very happy with them. the tent is sort of easy. It's just 3 beds. I decided to use beds instead of like a research area because I feel like that would be more suitable. So I did that. I also did some terraforming. It's not really a lot. I just did this area and sort of here, but stopped here because I don't know. I don't really know if I want to terraform that area. It's sort of, I don't know. I don't know what to do, but I did actually decorate more of the house without showing because it's just hard to actually decorate inside a house because the camera is like, well, hard to decorate inside a house when filming because it's like a small area and you finish it quite quickly and you move on, and then you have to change like each couple of seconds location. So I decided to just show, I believe I did record this area but not up here. So the upstairs is very nice. I decided to put in a built-in bookshelf because I thought it looked nice. I'm actually very happy with it. First I just wanted books in there, but then I decided to do this and then put in some chairs because people sit in chairs and read books. So actually I don't really know. People can sit and read chairs on the sofa or on the floor, I don't care. But I decided to put in some chairs here because it looked nice. And I don't know what else I did. That's about it. And over there, I don't think I actually showed the inside of the other house. So I'm going to go and do that real quick. Hello, villagers. Oh, I absolutely love how it's looking. I keep on saying this, but when everything comes together, it's just so nice. And this is actually not really that decorated. It's like a tiny bit decorated, but not too much. So I decided to put in a crafting table in here because I used it. And like this sort of built-in shelf. I was about to say booked-in bookshelf, but that's just wrong. Because it was like weird to not have anything here when it's like, I don't know, but I'm very happy with this. I haven't put in any flowers yet, so that's my fault. And I did actually start over here as well, but I got a headache while I was building this, so I decided to get off for the day. And oh, this is bad. Don't want this. Get off the server or the world for the day, and it's actually 2 days later, so I don't have a headache anymore. But I didn't continue in this area because I just didn't really know what more to do. I really needed the trees to be finished before I could keep on messing up the words. Before I could continue here because it's just easier to see how everything looks, and I'm actually very happy with it. But for now, I'm actually planning on digging out a little bit more of this sand and dirt because I want it more to be not as shallow of a beach, but shoreside, I don't really know. But I'd say I want to get rid of this, but this is a very annoying process because we have to get rid of it and it's in water, and I just have an iron shovel, so I need to fix a better shovel for that and get less sand because I don't really like how much sand there is. It looks weird because this is not really a beach. I don't know. I don't really like it, so I probably will get rid of it. But for now, I'm actually going to end this episode because it's actually, what is it, Tuesday today, and while I wanted to do more, I feel like I can't. Tomorrow I'm going to move the last things in my apartment, hopefully, maybe, most of it at least. So I want to more focus the rest of the week for that, as well as like fixing up my new room and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm very happy with how much progress I made, though. It's not as much as the last one, but it was more decoration and like finishing it up. And I said like in the start of the episode, I was like, oh, we only have these 2 houses. No, we have this house. I think I pointed that out, but then later I noticed these houses, which I had completely forgotten about. I was like, no, even more houses. Like, yeah, it's fun building, but it's like I want to move on to the kingdom and like do stuff like that. So seeing these houses, I was like, oh my gosh, even more. Even though I keep on walking past them, seeing them, and they're on a hill, so they're easy to spot, but I just forgot about them. I don't really know what I want to do here. Maybe, oh wait, actually, lies. I did come up with an idea, but I don't think I'm going to keep it because, I don't know, I don't really think it would be suitable to do that because I want to use like a storage area for everything of this, but we already have a barn for one, and two, I don't think I even want any houses in here or up here because it sort of, like, what's it called? Blocks the view, and I don't really want that. So I think I'm going to get rid of these houses, which is not really that annoying, but I do want to fix something else up, like a flower field or something like that, so it looks pretty because decoration, and I don't really want to have just empty spots of land like this or this. I want it to be more like this. I think I already said that in this episode. I'm sorry. I can't remember what I'm saying in these episodes. I just repeat it sometimes, and I'm sorry. But that is sort of what I want. And yes, I know I said I wanted to do more and try to finish this village up in this episode, but it's just not possible because... Actually, I said if I don't think it's possible, then I won't do it. But, I mean, I got further than I thought. I was like, maybe that house will be enough. But no, I continued doing this because I was actually a bit in a building mood today, so I'm very happy. But, I don't know. I'm very happy. Oh, wait. I wanted that one there for a second, but not anymore. So, there we go. Anyway, this is looking so good. And I also remembered while I was building that house, the mushroom house, I was like, oh, we can't use, well, can't, but we can't really use this same build style for the kingdom because usually when it comes to houses and like different areas, they look different, even though they're close by, so they'll sort of still have the same style, but I can't really use exactly the same because they are two different areas, so I want to change it up a little bit. I don't really know how, but we'll see how everything turns out. I'm going to try to come up with something because this is the hard part. I am used to building with this style. I use this style in every build, in every village, and like every time. It's just a safety sort of comfort zone for me, so knowing that I have to move out, but like change it and do something different is a bit like, how would I do that? How can I do that without it looking horrible or like you can see that it's not my style? But it is also fun because I'm very excited to try out new styles. Like, this hasn't always been my style. I have tried different styles before, so I have some ideas of how you could do it, and especially in making it look more like a rich town, because obviously it's going to be a kingdom, so it's going to be more like, it's not going to be as old, well, actually, it's still going to be in the medieval style and all that, but it's just going to be more rich looking because, well, more houses and bigger houses, and it's a kingdom, so it would fit in there. So I don't know, if you have any ideas for building blocks or styles that I could use, then do say, because I'm excited and I would like to get some help. Anyway, so that is the area that I'm going to build in, the kingdom. I think I've already pointed this out in this episode as well, but I don't know. Anyway, so I think I'm just sort of planning out loud at the moment, so yeah, that's great. But next episode, I don't know what we'll do. I would like to finish up some decoration, maybe get a better shovel. Very important, because we need to fix up the beach, shoreline, whatever, that area. And what else? Like, most likely take this down. It's not going to be much, like it's more going to be like taking down houses, decorating small things so it looks better. Sort of what we were supposed to do in this episode. I also did put these up, oh, not these, but lanterns up around because I forgot about that, and I did do it, so that's good of me. I had completely forgotten about it, but whatever. Anyway, so I am going to end this episode here, as said, and yeah, I'm very excited. I am so excited to have just more decorations and like doing these small things, because I think I've said this before as well, but it is so much fun to build and like have these small details like wagons and these, like it makes everything look so much more alive instead of this. Like, yeah, it works, but if you make it look more like, oh, I don't have my zoom, more like this, where it's grass overgrown and paths being made of different, I don't know, I really like it, and it's my favorite way of building, so, and I'm trying to get better at it as well, because it is sort of out of my comfort zone. Also, as well as like terraforming, like, yeah, I'm fine at it, but I need to get better at it because I barely ever do it. So it was actually very uncomfortable doing the terraforming in this episode, because I was like, is this good? Am I doing this right? I don't remember, but I actually really like it. I mean, obviously I did half a job, I have some things to do, but as said, I'm running out of time, and I don't know, I'm going to do these sort of stuff in another episode. Hope you're excited for that, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.